3, 2, 1.
That was like perfect.
Head fake. All right. Welcome back. Deep dive at the drive-in time. This is my favorite punk band of all time. I am so excited to do this song. Because if you talk about like what was the mind blower, this song was it. I bought this album for their big single, One Arm Scissor. You know, the almost famous At the Drive-In. They have a semi-popular song that most, anyone who's kind of into punk has heard it by now.
Yeah.
So I bought it for that. It was definitely different. I love that song a lot. But this, the opening song off this album, this is Relationship with Command. Beastie Boys had a record label, and they signed a few bands to start that off. And one of them was At the Drive-In. So At the Drive-In all of a sudden had pretty big money backing relative to their other albums by a record label that's owned by a bunch of musicians that love punk music. So it sounds fantastic, and part of the reason it sounds fantastic, they have one of the best and popular nu metal producers, Ross Robinson. Those nu metal fans from that era, the 2000, you've heard that name before, I guarantee it. He's done a lot of the classics that a lot of nu metal fans like.
We were like talking about doing At the Drive-In. They're like, yeah, are there any songs you want to do? And I'm like, shit. All I can think of is Ark Arsenal is like the only thing that could come to my head. I think the reason, at least for me, and you'll catch it pretty quick in this song, is just the flat out energy of this song is insane. And it's something that I can't forget.
Here we go. Track 1 on Relationship Command, Ark Arsenal. Fire.
The beware parts. I just love the way like his voice cracks. You just get the impression that he is putting every ounce of his being into it. Yeah. I must have read 1,000 faces. All these voices won't give up. Together, pull together. Count it time, Nick, ledger at 1,000 miles per hour. Beware! 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 The movement dragon here, walking out loud so clear. 'Cause I'm really
kind of took it back to a slower groove, and I'm hearing piano all of a sudden. You hear that? It's very, very, very.
I wasn't listening for it, but I will.
Have you ever tasted skin? Sink your teeth in it. Have you ever tasted skin? Sink your teeth into. Have you ever?
Yeah, so they end on kind of a slower note.
Yeah. Yeah, they smooth it out at the end for us. To me, that is one of the best openers of any album ever.
I kind of second that, right? Like, I think that's such a great opening song. It's kind of like, it feels like a tone setter for the whole album. It's weird. I've always had this feeling that, like, this is what Texas sounds like when I listen to this album. And I wonder if it's just the maracas stuck in my head. Yeah. And I like it gave me that initial thought. And now I think Texas/Mexico for the entire album.
They are from El Paso, which is literally on the border.
Okay, and that's what I thought.
Yeah, I love the fact that I didn't get what the song was about at first listen. I loved that aspect of this band and the way that he writes that super metaphorical. I know Bob Dylan's known for that, but still, with Bob Dylan's metaphors, you can kind of get it. Like this guy, he's throwing in. He's like a walking thesaurus, where he will throw in words I had never even heard before.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what this song is about. What I like about it, though, even though I don't know what it's overall about. The like individual, just one line of the lyrics evoke a feeling and a like type of imagery in my head, and even though I can't piece together a full narrative,
that's
like just
really
in
good.
the moment of the song, like like the "Have you ever tasted skin? Sink your teeth in," like that evokes a pretty clear image to me. The beware, beware, beware. Yeah. Even if I can't connect it to the other parts of the song, evokes a very clear image to me.
The prevailing theory on the internet is it's about Jeffrey Dahmer, which is the famous Milwaukee cannibal who killed and ate lots of people. So have you ever tasted skin? Sink your teeth in. We're going to move on to another At the Drive-In song where we understand the lyrics very easily. So stay tuned. All right, take care, everybody.